welcome back. Today I've just gotten back from Stray Kids concerts in Melbourne and Sydney, so I thought I'd do a storing video cards with what I got while I was down there, because you bet I did do some shopping at the K-pop stores. Plus I was able to pick up some goes and other things while I was there, and I also thought we'd just set up for so many of the comebacks that have either just happened or are about to happen. Got some Extraordinary Heroes albums that I bought while I was down in Melbourne, so we'll start there. Okay, so for Extraordinary Heroes, I actually have a bit, although half of these are the live and fall pokers or platforms, because they came with 2 OT6 sets in each of them. So I was like, well, there we go. Don't have to find random ones. But I did, first off, pull this O from the other version of Hello World. So I thought I would just pop him next to Jungsu from the other version of that album that I had previously bought. So we'll just pop him there. It's all good there. So these are basically by release, and then so far just my pulls. With Live and Fall, I bought the 2 photo albums, and then I bought the platform versions. So for the photo books, they came with 3 cards each. So I actually pulled 2 Jungsu, and then I pulled Juhan's message card and playing Pokemon card. Not sure what type of version that one is. Juyeon for this version, and I also pulled gowns for that version. So I'm not 100% sure. I sort of have been deciding to collect Jungsu, but so for the time being, while I'm still thinking on that, I'm going to pop his first, and then I'll just put the others. Now, I'm pretty sure Jan is the youngest, so I'll put him there, and then Jonhoney there, and then I'll just put these 2 here. That one there. And then with the platform versions, they gave you group card, and they're just like the credits and that. So I thought I'd pop those in there as well, just to make up even pages, because then you've got the 6 concepts, and then the 6 selfies in the sets, and I thought that was so marvelous. Now, just not sure how I'm going to do this. I think I was going to sort of do member pages. So I think what I might do, so I don't think I actually need these, but I might put the 2 group cards here. One's from the live and one's from the fall. I think this one's the fall, but don't quote me on that. Okay, so with those there, with the sets, I'll put concept and selfie, and I'll put the, I think live, but anyway, the orange set up the top, and then the yellow set down the bottom. And while I do that, I will, so yes, the concerts. They were amazing. I have of Stray Kids for the last 18 months since I first discovered them, and it was only just after their last Australian concert that I discovered them. And so ever since then, I've been hanging out for their next Australian concert, and they finally announced it. And I did do VIP soundcheck for both Melbourne and Sydney, because it was like, I don't know if I'll ever be able to do this again. I'm just going to do it. And Melbourne, I actually did by myself. So I flew down about a week and a half ago, and spent some time in Melbourne, and then went to that concert on Saturday the 19th of October. Oh wow, it was truly amazing. You know, the fact that you're surrounded by stays just makes it that much better. And the concert itself, it's like so good. It's both jumping around all in my head and a complete blank as to what happened, because I was just in the moment. I sort of took a couple of photos, not very good ones. Not that I am not that good at concert photo taking, but to be honest, I was just enjoying the moment. And it's like, if I could get a halfway decent photo, great, but I was not that fussed. There are so many fan cams that if, you know, about I can rewatch later on if I, you know, want to, on that page. And then Sydney, I flew up from Melbourne to Sydney on the Tuesday morning, and spent the week there. You know, a couple of days with friends, because I used to live in Sydney a long time ago. And then, you know, I spent a day going around to all the K-pop stores that are in Sydney, or, you know, 3 of them that I could find. Hopefully I didn't miss any. And albums were purchased. Most definitely. I mean, the same thing happened in Melbourne. I did not go to, there was a iHeart K-pop pop-up in Melbourne. I tried going there, but it was way too overpacked. And it's like, oh, well, that's all good. I'll see them. They've got stores in Sydney, and that's the only K-pop store we have in Brisbane. So it's not like I was unfamiliar with them. So I was like, all good. But yes, went to, you know, Melbourne K-pop stores, bought albums at both places there. Sydney, I went to all 3 in the one day. That's where I got all of these. I sort of like got different Extraordinary Hero albums at each store. And only because I have all of Stray Kids albums. So there was, and I'm almost 100% up to date on their OTA card collection, so I really didn't need to buy any Stray Kids albums. I did buy some merch, so might be able to show that a little bit later. But yes, so much fun. It was amazing. And then the Sydney concert, it was both the best and worst experience. The concert itself, absolutely amazing, but Allianz Stadium was not the best. It was, yes, you had to wait outside. There was no shade. It was very, very hot, extremely hot. But, you know, but once the sound check started, you completely forgot about that. Once the concert started, you completely forgot about the fact that you know, hadn't been able to get a drink until after sound check, and or anything else like that. It was good that there was a couple of hours in between sound check and the concert starting, because it gave everyone time to actually go get a drink and some food and get back to your seats, sort of thing. But yes, it's I don't think Sydney, that concert venue, was ready for K-pop concerts where people show up 5 hours early and, you know, want to spend some money. But because all, you know, outside was just the merch tents. They sold out of the smaller items very quickly. There was basically only t-shirts left. And then inside, you couldn't even get to the merch, you know, but it also sold out of the smaller items very quickly. So yes, but no, the concert itself, oh my god, absolutely amazing. Okay, so for Xikers next, as you can see, picked up some very, very good Go items. I got my signed Xiker albums. So I got Hunters and Jinsiks, and these were awesome because they came with the Hello 82 crown cards, and I got both my boys. So both albums actually came with Jinsik's crown Hello 82 crown card, but Tina, the girl who I did the go through, she had already pulled her buys and she had Hunter, and it's like, yes, so she gladly traded my second Jinsik for Hunter. So she was very she was happy to do that because she, you know, had extras, of course. She wanted lots. She entered a couple of fan signs and all these other things. But yes, so very happy. My manifestation worked. I couldn't believe it when I pulled him the first time and it was in his album, and then I opened the second one. I opened up Hunters and there it was again. It's like, well, that was manifesting worked. But yes, while I was also down in Sydney, I also pulled saw the Nemo version of House of Tricky, and I wanted to get that because I was short both of their Nemo cards. You know, yes, it's 2 out of 10, but you know, I had to give it a shot. I did not pull them, but that is all right. I at least, you know, have a chance now. But so yes, so I can was I doing it? Yes, I was doing it this way. Couldn't remember if I was doing Hunter, Jinsik, or versions that way, but anyway, I've got those two now. Just still need their rock versions for the Nemo, and still need Hunter's star version, but we are, you know, one step closer. It's all good. Finished How to Play, and I actually have a broadcast for each of them of the same set from this era on the way, so it's like perfect spot. I've got a spot. Brilliant. And then nothing for trial and error because that is pretty much done. Yes, that's the Japanese card. This is Lunatic. It's just missing that one Hunter. Okay, so for Watch Out, didn't get any of the tricky versions. Excuse my cat on my lap. For the X version, I pulled one of each of Hunter and Jinsik. For the time being, I think just going to, actually, no, they're both doing peace signs, and I think they're both doing heart cheeks. So this is version 2. That one there. And Hunter up here. And then for the hiker version, I just pulled this Jinsik, these beautiful, gorgeous hair being fully highlighted. I think this is the second one for that one there. And then for the Plev PLV versions, yeah, I bought one of each. So I've got both of the group cards. I wasn't sure where I was putting those, so I'm gonna put that aside for the moment. For the watch version, I did pull this gorgeous Hunter, so I'm gonna pop him down here for now. There's 3 of each versions, sort of thing, so we'll see what happens there. And the out version, I didn't pull any of my boys on that one. And then we've got crown cards. Alright, so here's my beautiful crown card boys. Cannot believe that actually, because if I did not pull these boys, I did not like my chances of actually getting them, because they are so, US cards are so hard to get. But that's all good. Now, Soundwave 3, these are from, that's right. Coming, Make Star 4 is coming. These ones are the from, in the little crocker cups or something like that. They are adorable. So, put those there. Now, I definitely have more than this coming, because I cannot seem to say no to cute Zyker cards. So, yay for that. What I think I might do is just grab another page. Actually, I'm just going to take that out. And I'm just going to put the group cards here. I might rearrange them a little bit later on. But yes, because I definitely have more cards than these two sets coming for these ones. But yes, I do have a couple of more of these platform versions on the way, so hopefully I can pull some more. And I've also got a whole heap of cards that I need to put up for trade to try and get Jinsik and Hunter's cards. So we'll see how that goes. All right. Next, let's just do another quick setup for, actually, no, ZB1's next. Okay, so for ZB1, I found a Cinema Paradise film Nemo version in one of the K-pop stores. So I did grab that. That's what that is. But you had me at hello. I joined a Facebook Go for Digipacks. And while I was down in Sydney, I was actually able to pick them up. Now, I joined for Jiwon, Matt, and Ricky. I got Tere, Matt, and Ricky. So, not sure what happened there, but that's like all good. I've already ordered this one, this POB on Poker Market, so it'll come eventually. I had almost given hope on these cards, because before I went down to Melbourne, Sydney, it had been over 6 weeks before I had even heard from the Go manager, and that update was to say, I'm in Sydney, do you want to post, or like, do you want to meet up, or do you need to post them? And it's like, no, I'm in Brisbane, postage would be required. That was the last I ever heard of it, so yes. But hey, I got them. 2 out of 3 ain't bad. And that one was, fairly cheap. It was, as I've said before, I need to be a lot more picky with Goes, and Facebook Goes is definitely a no for me from now on, I think, unless I know the person or know their reputation. So yes, but that at least has those ones on the way. So yes, with Romance Paradise, do just have the film versions. So I was just going to just do the selfies, because it came with a OT9 set of selfies, and then random was like a concept film. Well, I put Jiwon. I sometimes have good Jiwon luck, but never when it's like, okay. So from this point of time, I have decided I'm going to, pop him on the back. If I can find Matthew and Ricky's, then yes, I will get them, and I'll rearrange everything and make it its own row. But for the time being, he's just an added bonus because, let's face it, Jiwoong is my first #1 bias in ZB1. Matthew and Ricky just happen to be also right up there. So I love all three of them, but Jiwoong I tend to focus on first. And then because I've got the OT9 set, I figured I would just, yes, I did, pop in another page and I will just store the rest of the group. I don't have very many OT9 sets. I think Season's Greetings is the only, I think is the only other set. And then with Yura Yura, I managed to get all of the group cards in a really good set on Mercari. So that's the only other OT9 set that I do have for them at this point. So it's like, well, there we go. We can all just, in their way, they're all at least represented because they're all gorgeous. And it's like, I love them all. And the backs are nearly okay. But, you know, we could, yeah. We could stuff up the age order a little bit more if we wanted to, but that's all good. I mean, at least without the film card, I've got, you know, one of each colour on the back from my bias line. So, that's all good. But that's all we have for there at this point. Now I might just do a quick couple of setups, I think. So for 17, Feel the Spill. Spill the Feels happened a couple of weeks, week and a half, 2 weeks ago now, a little while ago. And so it's sort of like, well, Woozi needs a couple more pages added in there, in here now then. All right. Pages are in. So what I was thinking of doing with this one is there's 3 concepts, 2 cards for the photo books. So Feel Blue there, Feel New, and Feel You. And then the 2 kits, which I can't remember if it's the, I didn't put the versions, but I think it's either Blue and You or New and You. I don't know. It's 2 of these concepts. So it's like, you know what? I'm just going to put the kit cards there, and then whichever one it isn't, I'll get a POB to go there. So that'll be 3 of each concept. And then got the Carrot and Weverse. So I think I'm just going to put the carrots in the corner. And then the Weverse is the QR, which is a concept, and then 2 randoms. So that's there. And then I'll just find 2 more benefits and put it in the right page, dear. Put them in the right page. And that way, that's that. And then I got a couple more pages for the carrot version. I love how they call it deer for one, and then they've gone back to carrot. But anyway, so yeah, there's the usual 24 carrot cards. They will go there. So that is that for Mr. Woozi. I think I have all bar one of the kit versions from Mercari coming. I don't know enough carrots, and Instagram algorithm sucks, so finding Australian carrots easily is very difficult. So I tend to buy Woozi from Mercari. It's fairly easy, and I was able to actually get albums, and this way I'm not directly supporting Hype because they're a horrible company, or SM. I don't know, they're all horrible companies. I don't know how we do it really, but yes, there we go. Another problem company is SM with Riize. So yeah, not 100% sure here. They did just release epilogue, Rising epilogue, which Need some pages for. I think we'll, yeah, it's all good. For the time being, I'll set up. I already had some of these on the way. So we'll see what happens. But yeah. But got the photo book and then the cassette. I think I'm missing, at least at this stage, I think one of the photo books. I've got all of the cassettes. And then I wasn't sure what I was going to do on this one. And then the film version, which seems to be sort of like digipack type versions, had 2 each. There. So that's the first one. And then I think I was going to separate it and put, because there was the travel bag which had 3 cards plus an ID. And so I was just going to put the IDs in the middle of the film versions, because it's sort of, it's all good. Now, and then the 3 bag versions, if I can get them in. Alright, and then the last one, there. Yeah, I think I've got most of these. I was only short a few, and then the whole thing with Sochan happened and gets my go. I don't like these companies. I love their artists. I wish they had more control. I know they don't. But yes. But that's just set up there. I've got, yeah, I mean, I've got most of this on the way. So, yeah. We'll see what happens with Riize, because honestly, after this sort of thing, don't know what's going to happen. We will see. Beautiful boys. They don't deserve this. Another quick setup is Birthday from Ateez came out. And yet another amazing Japanese comeback. Yeonjun will be collected in full. I think I basically sorted these out because there's 2 outfits. So the limited A was in one concept, and I think it was the same as one of the standards, and then there was, I'm popping these in, and then yeah, I mixed album and benefits. So that's the HMV clear card, because it was fairly big for that one there. And then there was the 18 versions, 1 and 2 was in this concept, and then 3 and 4 was in the other one. And then his solo jackets matched up with the Japanese fan club card. So that was that there. And then I've got the UMS lucky draw along with the limited B versions. I think this is the one where I think I'm only missing one of these limited B. For some reason, Yeonjun has, and then we've got the HMB lucky draw and and then the standard UMS. So it's the standard UMS and then the lucky draw and Tower Records. But yes, Yeonjun is so hard to find sometimes. It's just amazing. It's like, great, but it's like, baby, I want you, please come back to me. And then I've got a lucky draw from Rakuten, I think it's called. But yeah, so I think I've got all of those. And then we have a couple of OT8 sets. Yes. So the Flash, which is, it's like a cheap album they release with a full OT set with every album, it seems to be, for Japanese ones. I mean, obviously it's to get the sales up, sort of thing. But yeah, always find heaps of those, and in the sets I've got at least 3 other of Yeonjun coming like I always do with the flash ones, because they're just put with everything. But then I got the Japanese fan club solo benefits, which is an OT, and that's the one where they're doing the hearts in front of their faces. It's absolutely adorable. It's like, oh yes. And I found the sets, again, they were a really good price, so yes. And then I found a fan meet venue set for OT8, and I was like, okay, excellent. It was, you know, a little bit more expensive, but it was, it just looked adorable. And I think they're like maybe corn dog, or I don't know, maybe one horn. I don't know. They've got their finger up next to their head. Oh, that's right. It's next to their head on that set. And it was just, well, that's just too adorable, and I love it, and I want them all. And so yes, so that's what I have coming. I don't think there's anything more, but yeah, there is that one. I am missing one limited B card, which is sad, but I will get it. Okay, I have two groups in this one, and they've both got comebacks. TXT with Sanctuary comes out the beginning of next month on the 4th, I think it is, of November. Yeah. So gotta love that, you know. 3 album photo book versions. So there's Night with an ID, and then there's Savior, which has an ice crystal. I'm not sure if it'll fit, so yeah. And then the Lover version, which has a heart card. It's like, oh no, adorable. And then you've got the Angel version. And honestly, at this point, I'm just going to pop in some sleeves. And I think what may be happening is benefits. I am not sure what I'm doing with those ones. And then the Weverse, again, they've got Weverse A and Weverse B with A and B cards. It's like, really, you don't have a individual, you know, you name everything. You come out with Knight, Savior, and Lover for those versions, and you Weverse A and Weverse B. Okay. At least this time the backs don't say a word, like they don't say Sanctuary like Tomorrow and Freefall like they have previously. So yeah, we'll see. But I've got a copy of everything coming in a group order, and I've already signed up for at least one fan call so I can get an extra, because I will need all these pink fillers. Basically, you know, we need to get some extra Yeonjun pobs, but we'll see. I didn't actually leave a page for his gum mixtape, because I've got that one coming. That's only got 4 cards, and I don't know how hard / easy it's going to be to get the benefits, because everywhere sold out so quickly. I don't think there's going to be a lot available. Have to see when we get that and see what we're going to do. It might end up going in his extras area, instead of just having 4 cards on a 9-pocket page. But yes. Oh, also in here I do have Kevin from the Boyz, and they had a release yesterday with Trigger. Really good. I forgot about it yesterday because I was flying home from Sydney yesterday, and it was had been a big Sunday night, so I didn't listen to it yesterday, but I've listened to it a couple of times this morning, and I really like it. And it's like, yep, that one's been added to the library straight away. So they do yet again have so many cards, and it is a bit concerning because apparently this is their last album with the company they're currently at, and they're leaving this company as a group. And so I don't know if they're going to if they've got a new group organized, or what's going to happen with all their past music. It's going to be very interesting seeing what is going on, but we'll see. Now for these, there are 3 versions of the photo book, plus there seems to be a limited one as well. I'm not sure what that is, but there's Vanguard. I'm thinking for now I'll put them across. So Vanguard 1 to 3, and then Flash, and then Riot. And then they each came with a sticker because, you know, that's what they like to do. It's a card sticker, same size as a photo. So it's like, okay, so just a white back, nothing on it. But then they've also got the Pioneer version, and this seems to be equivalent to like a limited version, possibly. I'm not sure, but it's only got 3 cards in that. And then I've got just an empty row here. You know the drill, benefits. Maybe I'll try to match the photo book concepts so that the Pioneer versions are between, separating them. But then they've also got their platforms, and they've got 3 of these each as well. So there's a QR, the mini, and the official. It's QR. But yeah, I'm just going to do it in the same order as the photo books. So the Vanguard, and then for now, the QR, mini, and official. If one of them is a concept or if it works better, I'll sort that out later. But you know, but yes, this one just released yesterday. So I'm trying to see, I've got to look into a group order manager that's based in Australia. I found some on Instagram, and Kevin looks to still be available, so I might, fingers crossed, have a way of getting some of these cards, at least to start on some of them. And you know, benefits, because you need at least one. And let's face it, I'll probably end up with more because he's just too cute for his own good. But yes, so there's this album. Unfortunately, I didn't have any cards to put away, but that's all good. Now we'll get on to the main event of Stray Kids, because I went to Stray Kids concerts, so of course I bought Stray Kids photo cards. Wait. I almost forgot. I found, while I was down in Melbourne, some of the DVDs from Sixth Sense. I did also find one for Christmas in August, and I did buy it, but it was a duplicate. So I now have 2 DVDs for Kevin's in Christmas in August, up for trade for the last one that I need. So it's like, yeah, a little bit closer, woohoo. But let's see, where is it? Did I? I didn't take them out, did I? Because I was never going to get them. Oh no! I took them out because I was never going to get them. Okay, so they go here. This Makestar, and Everline pubs will be going elsewhere. I cannot believe that. Cool. So we'll put him here. I think that was at least the 3rd one. Pop that filler in there. Let's have a look. All right. So yes, I pulled this one again. So now I have this one and this one to trade for this one. Love that for me. I can't believe that. Yeah, I think because I'd never seen the DVDs for sale anywhere. So I think I had just completely given up on ever even finding them. But I found there was actually a 3rd one. I didn't get it though. I'm regretting that. It's like, no, it could have been the 3rd one. You never know. You know, but it was at 2 different stores. The first store, they only had 1 copy, so I grabbed it and had this card in it. And then the next one I went to, they had 2 copies of it, but I only grabbed one. And it had this one in it. And it's like, Do I? Yes. But so I've got 2 out of 3 of the DVD cards. But I also now have all of these extra 6 cents. Now this is love letter. Yeah, this is all love letter. So we'll get you some buddies, okay? Because we can't leave you like that. So you'll get a new page as soon as I get another 6. Oh dear, I just said that out loud. Okay, yeah, he's cute. It's all good. Now we can move on to Stray Kids. Sorry about that. Okay, first off, I do have the last 2 letter versions. Mr. Chan and Sungmin, who had been evading me. I picked up a go, and in that were my last 4 letter versions that I was waiting on. And the first 2 I opened had Mr. Bangchan and Mr. Princely Sungmin. So I now have 2 sealed letter versions. I might just pop them on my Instagram as sealed and take it from there. It's like, you know, $10. There we go. But that was it for the album cards, because I finished that set and everything else is on the way. It's like I finished 8, including the inclusions, not including, oh, that's right, I didn't actually get Minnow for any of those. Need to see if I can try and find them, or what am I going to do here, honestly. But yes, sorry, I got distracted. I've even finished the inclusions. I've got a trade for Felix. Yes, I'm missing Felix. So I've got a trade coming for that one, and a set of Makari that had 2 of the Bangchan cards I was missing also came with his receipt, and it's like sold. So he's actually coming from Makari. We'll see what condition it is, but you know, technically 8 I finished collecting, which I don't like not being finished. So it seems quite fast to finish it really quickly, but I feel more relaxed when everything is finished and I can just say, yep, it's all done. I can now, you know, relax, focus on other groups, look at, you know, past errors, because I am down to a total of 3 album cards, including units, for all their Korean back collecting. I cannot believe I'm actually saying that out loud. Yeah, it's amazing. It's such a huge, tremendous achievement. I cannot wait till they all arrive and I can actually store and see what it looks like to only be missing 3. By then, it could be less. Alright, so last album for today is my Stray Kids merch. Because, yes, I was down in Sydney, went to the K-pop stores, and they had some stuff. So, honestly, had no idea what I was buying when I bought this set. It came in a little black box. It's 5-star, and I think I had Lucky. And it's like, and at first, after to be honest, I saw it, picked it up and paid for it before I even really looked at it. Yeah, no excuse. I see Stray Kids, it's like, oh yes, here's my money, please. But it turned out it was the Lucky cards, and it was like, that is so adorable. I'm so glad I got this, because at first I thought Lucky might have been a lucky draw type of thing where there was like 1 card in there. And so I was like, oh, that's going to be interesting. So there's that set, and I'm sort of gonna try and do this. These are fan meetings, same with school. And then I've got a set here at the end that's for 8 merch. So I'm going to include this in these type of things, and we will include these as album merch and put it before 8. Now I feel like I need to get some sort of set for Rockstar, but shh, don't tell anyone. But see, these are those cards where, you know, you rub on your album before opening. It's like, yes, I need Yeonjun or I need Changbin. So you rub their card over it, and it's like, I look at their signatures and it's like, man, JYP really didn't have signature school, did he? So that you get, you know, fun, easy signatures. I mean, Ian definitely, he took someone else's classes. Changbin even, you know, it's like, yeah, I don't want to do much. Let's just do a couple of lines and a couple of dots. Ian's probably the prettiest, but everyone else is a sort of just a scribble. You know, gotta love the horrendous drawings of Lino. It's like they're so ugly, they're cute. But there was also, but yes, it's so beautiful. And I've just going to use the envelope that they came in to create a filler for that, I think. And then there was sound. The sound that you know how Japan always does those sets, Polaroids with a group card. And it's like, okay, brilliant. There you go. Sound came before 5-star. So we will pop these in here. And it's like, I don't back collect this sort of thing, but I mean, it was the full set, you know, so they obviously bought a lot of it, and just still happened to have, I think they only had this last one. I don't think I saw another one, but it was like, yes please, I will take that. This was you know, on the Wednesday before the concert in Sydney, which was a sellout stadium tour apparently, with only accessible seats left, which means wheelchair spaces. So they're not actually seats, they're spaces for wheelchairs. And it's like, yeah, there's plenty of blue dots, but they're all accessible dots, not seating. So it's like, it's so amazing, the fact that we, you know, Stray Kids sold out a stadium. That is just amazing. Oh, and then I think I was going to, yeah, I've got this extra page of school, Magic School, with just, they will have Lino when it's all here. They're the, that doesn't actually need to be there. That's a 10 centimeters kazoo set. They didn't actually come with PCs like I thought they did, but that's okay. I've got the acrylic stands which have the 10 centimeter ones in there, so that's all good. But I did buy, it was a keychain and a pin set for for Lino, and it came with this Dominate PC. And it's like, well, technically it's album merch, but I'm putting all of Lino's extras, and I'm not going to have enough Magic School Linos to fill up these 6 spots, I don't think. So you can just go there. But yes, but that is everything that I have. So let's just finish on this Japanese set, because, you know, throwback to the sound. Fantastic album, Japanese album that one was. But thank you so much. It'd been a little while because I had been away for a week and a half. Had a lovely holiday while I was there. The concerts were absolutely amazing. Oh my god. I just, you know, every now and then a scene of, you know, all of them popping up, and then you scroll through Instagram and another thing pops up, and it's like, yeah, they're all adorable. And oh, I didn't show, but yes, I do have my Stray Kids tattoo. I got it done a couple of weeks before the concert, so it healed up nicely in time for the concert. And it was a Stay that was my tattoo artist, and I saw her down at the Sydney concert and she was able to see how it was healing. It was all healing very nicely. So she was very happy to see that. I realised you're seeing this upside down. So it's like, is that a little bit better? Yes. But I will be back fairly soon because I do have a Nokia or a Bai order that came in. I did film it, but I don't think I'll post it. I'll just store all the photo cards for that one. And there was also a poker market in with it as well. So yeah, we'll see that. Have a great day, night, week, and I will catch you in the next one.